Hello there. I'm Old Bitty Gaming and thank you for stopping by. We're back in the infected. I know my schedule is all messed up this week. I promise starting Monday the schedule will be right again, but as of now we'll just do what we can. I've got everything back the way it's supposed to be after my external hard drive died. It's funny, everything was still here. The only thing I had to do on this was put my settings back the way I wanted them. So, that kind of strange, but I didn't. It wouldn't have been that hard to set back up because I don't have much here anyway. Uh, so let's get into it. I'm going to need some planks. Run over here. Get those going. Let's grab another one. It's dark and rainy today here, so I'm gonna have to kind of move my light. I'm having a hard time seeing my keyboard. I could get one of those keyboards that light up, but they're so bright. Let me turn my light a little bit so I can actually see my keys. That's better. Let's grab this one. I'm going to need a lot of planks, so I might as well get a full thing of them. Get some of these little ones out of the way. Because there's a few things I need to make today. I need to make my water basins. I need to start my foundations for my little temporary house. Okay. Got the little ones out of the way there. Let's go over here and get. Did I see something there? No, thought I saw some food, but I guess not. I need to make some more storage chests. I need a lot of. That all takes planks, so yeah. Okay, that one's full. That one's full. That one's not quite. Probably after this one it will be. You can kind of tell if they're full if your top plank goes in and at an angle like that one did. So, yeah, it's drop those on the ground. Do I have any water? I have water. I got a little bit of food, not much. We need to find some frogs. We'll just eat what we have. And let's put some stuff in here. And here comes the rain. First thing I want to get is my water basins. So let's do a couple of those. Placeables. I think they're under others. Yeah, there they are. So let's put one One there, one there, and they each need 6 planks. There's one. Make sure I cut the right amount of planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And, excuse me one moment. I am going to try to go in and lower my grass. Options. No. This will just take a second. Let me quit. Let's save first. So let's escape that. I want to save what I've got done. I've got to get rid of that high grass. I know people complain that when I do this, but I can't stand that high grass. I really can't. Just take me a second. Game. Is it in here? Tree respawn. No, I guess it's not in there. I think it's under settings. Let's go back to options. Okay. Turn our density down. See if that'll take care of it. Used to be able to do it. I just have to remember how, but I think that it's a density. I think. Yeah, a little bit better. Okay. That'll work. Storage box. I need a couple more of them. Oh. Let's put one here. Placeables. Storage. Let's do. And these are stackable once I get them built. Try that again. Storage. Okay. There we go. So let's go over here, grab some more planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. Try to spread it out a little bit. Okay, now I've got 2. Let's sit this on top of it. Get my hands working right. Set that one on top. Set this one right beside it. Okay. Now I've got room. This one's going to be for stone, so let's take all of these. Let's open that up. There's all that. I'm just right clicking. It'll come up, move all, and then I'll click on it and move it. Let's take these, right click, move all, straighten this up a little bit. I hate a messy inventory, I just don't like it. So we've got cucumber, we got pumpkin, potato, watermelon, and corn. So we're getting there when it's coming to the seeds. We get all the seeds, then I can start a garden. Okay. So that one's straightened out. This one here is going to hold my food. That's a good start. So now we have plenty of water. So, I'm going to drink a little bit of it. If we need to, we have this rations of beef stew. But I normally keep those when I can't find anything else. In fact, let's put that over here in the food for now. I end up having to take it out because I'll run out of room real quick, and it takes up a lot of room. But let's put it in there. That'll lighten my inventory slots. Now I want to come over here. Let's tab. Oh, I didn't put my wood over here. Okay, there we go. Now my inventory's done. Because I need to hold a lot of planks, so I'm trying to get my inventory as empty as possible. Tab. And I'm just going to make it out of plain wood, this one, because, like I say, it's temporary. I'm just going to make it a little 3x3. Okay, there's the foundations. Let's go get our planks. We're going to need a lot of wood, of course. But I'll use up what planks I have. I'm not going to be able to carry much, but that's all the planks I have made. I'm going to go up here and get so that takes 6 for each foundation. Okay, there's 6. I am out of planks. So I need about 18 more planks. I need a lot of wood. And this is just the foundation, so yeah. I'm going to throw these 2 on here. Then we'll start chopping trees. I have 2 trees here. I'm going to go ahead and chop one of these down. That'll give me quite a bit of wood. One of these trees should give me enough logs to fill a cart. And I need 4 logs per foundation piece. And if you're carrying logs, you cannot jump. Okay, let's chop another tree. Looks like my axe is about halfway done. Have to make another one fairly soon. We do need to sneak in, see if we can sneak into town and pick up a few things, but I don't want to do that till I get my cart made. That way I can put some of my chests on there and can carry more. Of course, that's saying if the game is still the same, we could go into the big town and get a lot of items we can use right now. Okay, I need more planks because I only have 3 more foundations to go. I don't know why I did that. I just said I needed more planks. So what do? Bring out my axe. Okay. I am going to have to build walls and a roof and doors and all that, so I'm going to need a lot of planks, a lot of wood, not as much as what I need for the foundations, but it's still significant. You can leave the logs laying on the ground if you want to, There is, I think there's a limit of how many, but if you leave a bunch of them down, you'll start lagging. And we don't want a bunch of lag. So I do tend to pick them up. Like I say, I like everything neat and tidy. I'm just strange that way. Let's get one more tree for now. I should be picking up those stones, but I'll get into it. One thing at a time. I am going to have to build some furnaces. I need to get some coffee going. Because I sat up late till about midnight last night watching Jagged Edge Productions play Worm Unlimited. He's getting ready to open his public server to everybody, and I was watching his testing of that, and he started up his Iron Man series, so that was fun to watch. But he also wants me to, he sent me his server is password protected at the moment. He's really thinking about, or going to try to have it public this weekend, changed over. So there won't be a password. But he sent me his password for the server so I can go check it out, let him know what I think about it. If I find a spot I really like and deed it, he'll make me one of his pretty much the only GM, which is a character that has superpowers to help him build, help him set up towns. If anybody needs help with something, I'm usually on when he's not because he's a couple hours ahead of me. He works, I don't, so yeah, it's beneficial, and I will have some videos from there. Of course, I will, but I'm from what I can tell from the videos, it's really going to be a nice server. There was a lot of good people playing the last time he had one open, and it's going to be called the same thing as the last one, Seattle Sanctuary. So you might keep an eye out, see if you play Worm at all, check it out, see if you might be interested in joining the settlement. Because we had, hopefully some of the old timers will come back because we had a good group. I mean, a really, really good group. Come on, I want another couple more frogs. I'm looking for food. I need something in this belly. I hear you, sheepy, but I can't take care of you right now. Or I guess that's a goat, maybe. I still can't take care of you. I need a butcher table. I don't see any more frogs, so I'm going to hold off a little bit longer. before I cook this piece of meat, so maybe I'll have some more to go with it. Okay, those are full. All we've got to do is just, okay. That one is full of logs. What do I want to do? I want to go, I'm going to leave that tree there now. I'm going to go back here toward the cave. Aha. Good decision, Betty. They don't feed you much, but they're better than nothing. If I run across one, I'll pick them, I'll grab them, because we do need food. All I can do right now is cook them on the campfire, but that's fine. And I'm going to grab a swig of coffee while I'm at it. And my pickaxe is just about gone. So I'm going to end up having to make another one here really soon. Okay, that one, I need 4 more logs. Don't forget to pick up the loose rocks and sticks on the ground because you will need them. I need 1 more log. Okay, all the wood is in there. Let's come over here and drop these because they'll end up probably being planks. Right click to drop them. I think there was a couple more over here. Yeah. Put those down. Empty my inventory of all the things I picked up. My sticks in there. Down here is where these go. Okay. I'm still going to hang on to my food a little bit longer. I'm going to take, one stack at a time. That one's done. That one's done. And I need 1 more plank. Then we can set up the walls. Okay. Looking good. I am just going to put solid walls back here since all I have is a ledge. So we'll go tab. Let's see, I have 3 planks in my inventory. Okay. I want to go to walls. And again, I'm just going with just a plain wooden walls. 2, 3. I'm going to put solid one there. Solid one there. I have a window there. And then go back to tab. Back over here. I want a window. I do like the building in this game. I mean, it's not like Worm where you have to do everything, but you do have to put all the materials in it. I do like that. So it's not just you put 2 or 3 logs in and it's built. No, you still have to put all of your materials in. Grab as much as we can. I'm going to grab this stone. Those little pieces of stone like that's going to get me every time. Let's pick up some logs because we're going to need those. That's 4 planks in there. These only take 4 planks and 3 logs. So it is easier to build. Doesn't take quite as much material to build. I'm going to keep that stick because I am going to have to, those 2 are empty. Gotta get that last one, yeah. Put that in there. It's 4 planks, 4 planks. Now that one's got 4 planks. Do I have any more planks? Yes, I do. Now I'm out. Alright, I almost got all the planks in. Back to chopping more wood. Still going to try to keep that tree. I'm going to cut down a few trees this time. Okay. Hope everybody's having a good day. So far mine has been good. I got the old goat fed and watered, and my axe just broke, so let's go tab. I'll do that. Let's go tab. That. What I was thinking. No. I only need 1. Put 1. Put that one back. I only need 1 of those. Stone axe. Come on, escape. 1. Okay. Let's get this tree out of the way, and I do see that veggie over there. Looks like maybe some corn. Right click, harvest. Yes, thank you. I definitely will. Okay. I am going to go ahead and I hear another frog. If I can get one, I see him. If I can get one more frog, that will help with my food situation, protein situation, let's say. Okay. I am going to put these on the fire. You put them down where the little circles are. Go over to my backpack, grab my lighter, drag it over to the center circle, and that will light it. How much water do I have? 4. Just drag it over the circle on the bucket, and it will fill you up. These little flasks here only hold 60, so yeah, not much. I know where a large flask is. We get a chance, we will get around to going and getting it. And no, I am not going to grab that frog right now because food does spoil, fresh food. So yeah, I don't want more than I can eat. And I hear a raccoon. And unless he's changed it, they will steal your food. So I need to get back over to my campfire and get those picked up. Okay, there's one cooked meat. I'm going to put the fire out because I don't need it at the moment. Protein is this little brown one down here, and it's low. So let's eat that. That one. And that one. Let's eat this corn. One more arm filled that up. Let's drink some more water. There we go. Now our stats are good. Back to what we were doing. Yes, Frog, I will come and get you when I can. Okay. Might as well put all these planks in here. That one's full, so all I have left is this one and the 3 over here, and then my walls. Yep, then we can work on the roof and then the forges. So we're getting there. All right. Get the mine entrance cleared out. And you can run by holding the shift, the W and shift key down. It does use up your stamina, so you'll have to wait for it to build up again, but I more or less like to just walk it. I'm never in any big hurry. So I just go slow, enjoy myself. And yes, I see that pumpkin over there, and I am going to grab it. I will need to find a couple pumpkins, and I can make a light source with them. And that is very good early game light that I can put in the house. Okay. Pretty much all of the walls are done except for these back here, and they need logs. That needs 2 planks, and that one needs 4 planks. So I need 6 planks. I should have enough logs. Okay. All my logs are in that one. Logs are in that one. None in this one. Okay, so I need about 6 planks. 2, 4, yeah. Let's go over and get what logs I have left. Two. I took those, didn't I? Yeah. So this will give me 4 planks. Each log on these beginner saw benches will give you 2 planks. Okay, where? I'm lost. There they are. Got turned around there for a second. These trees will do that to you. But each one of these logs on this saw bench will give you 2 planks. There is a better saw bench that gives you a lot more planks. But we can't do that right now. So we make do with the basic one. Those. Move on. Another pumpkin seed. Another corn seed. And those all. Okay. Now we gotta get some more wood to make planks. And it's getting dark. Of course it's getting dark. Why wouldn't it get dark? We're still going to need planks and logs for the ceiling or the roof. I just put in ceilings, so especially on a beginner building. Oh, good coffee. Come on. Getting me too dark for me to find anything. There's the logs. Get what planks made we can. Like I say, we will need them. I know it's over here by this bush. Okay. Okay, so I need, what did I say, 6? I know one needs 4, so let's go ahead and get 4 of them put in. Okay, and that one needs 2. So let's go grab 2 planks. I'm trying not to end up with a bunch of them in my inventory because they do take up room and weight. So I'm trying to just get what I need for the moment. Okay, my walls are done. Looking good. So now for the ceiling. Tab. Go to ceiling. I just want basic ceiling. And I want them going the same direction as my floor. So I always look and make sure. See, that one's, yeah, it is. This one's not. So use your scroll wheel to rotate it. Okay. And I'm going to have to rotate it again. And that one looks okay, I think. It's getting very dark. And I'm going to have to rotate this one. I can't put the middle ones in because they have to attach to a solid object. Okay. Clear out my inventory again. Because I am going to have to carry a bunch of planks. And logs. Right click to pick them up. I can take them all because it's going to take more than what I have to finish the ceiling. And with planks you can jump. I am going to have put some steps down there. Okay, there's those planks, those planks, those planks, those planks. Okay. And I am out of planks. That quick. And I am going to go to sleep so I can actually see what I am doing. So you hit E to sleep, and then you click wake up whenever, left click wake up whenever it gets to the time you want. Get up about 6:30, sleep in just a little bit. All right, let's go get some more logs and fun stuff. Go over here and take some of these out. These trees will respawn. And I think, if I remember right, one of the updates, you can replant trees. I think. That I'm not positive on. I'm going to go ahead and take these. Since I cannot jump up there, I'm just going to look up, right click, throw the logs down. Boy, I need to get some more frogs here pretty quick. Okay, where did I cut that tree down at? I think it was back over here. Yeah. That's one thing about having to carry them one at a time, especially back in a heavily wooded area. It's hard to remember where you left your logs. That's why I didn't want to know. That's why I did not want to chop a tree last night, because I never would have found it again. Okay. Should have a couple logs left. Thought they were down here somewhere. If I don't find them, fine. I will find them eventually. And I have no idea where they're at. So, since I don't want to waste time, okay, since I already have the planks in these, we can go ahead and get this part of the ceiling done. Not much, but, you know, now we're out of logs again. I'm picking up all the stone because I will need it to build my forges. In fact, I will have to break up some of these big stones. Where do I want to? I can see a pumpkin. Thought I saw something there. I'm going to grab this pumpkin. And this time I'm not going to harvest it. I'm just going to pick it up. E. And I am going to take it back to our little house. I am just going to right click and drop it, because it will last a bit. Because all you need is a pumpkin and some sticks, and you can make a light source. Might not be the greatest light source in the world, but I like them. Well, to be able to find them again, why don't we just start here? I would like to get the house built in this episode. Uh-oh. I lost a log somewhere. Probably went up up high somewhere. You got to be careful when you're dropping logs like that. Oh, food. I always stop for food. Let's get these over here. Put these two into logs or into planks. Wonder where that other log went. It's around here somewhere. Or it may be gone forever. You just never know. I'm going to pick those up, put them into planks. I like to keep, especially when I'm doing the ceiling at 3, so I can keep track of how many I need. Well, this, at least cutting down these trees gives me an idea of what kind of buildable area I have. I am going to run a little bit, so I want to make sure I have enough time to finish the building. And I will figure out how to lower the grass if you can still do it. I don't like the tall grass. Makes it too hard for me to... I get lost too easily. And that high grass, I get lost. Okay, see, I'm out of stamina. You can still walk, and it will replenish itself, but if you're just running along and you run across one of the AI Vambies and you run out of stamina, you run across a bear or a wolf, you run out of stamina, guess what? You're not going to live very long. And that must have been where I ran out of planks. Okay, I've got there. Okay, I need planks. Cut down another tree before I empty my pack. Oh, time is up. We may have to finish the house in the next episode, which, like I said, I'm never in any big hurry. I'm really not. I like to just go slow, enjoy the game. But I do want to get these made into planks before we log off. because if I come back on, I'll never find them. And if you've watched any of my infected videos, you know I do have a tendency to lose things. I mean, so that's nothing new for me. I lost, I think it was an axe one time. I put it down, was going to come back and get it. I never found it again. And it was down by, I think back then, we had to set down a board to set up, get your settlement. And I thought, I could have swore I put it right by that board, but it disappeared. I never found it again. And yeah, that's embarrassing, but, you know, things happen. Grab this loose stuff while I can. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to need a bunch of this. So let's get the rocks in there. I will need more than a full crate of rocks. Okay. Put up our plank or our sticks. And we will use a lot of sticks. But anyway, I guess that's going to do it for me today. We've got everything left but just a few ceiling pieces. I need to grab some sticks and make a light. But yeah, I mean, I think we did okay. For me, that's fine. I feel like I got things done. Maybe not a whole bunch. I did make some chests. Made a lot of planks. Chopped out quite a few trees. So yeah, we're getting there. I'm so far liking the way the terrain is. May have some good building possibilities here. But anyway, I'm Old Biddy Gaming, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, please come back again. Have a wonderful day wherever you are in this big, wide world. And I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.